Let us go to Cindy from the New York Times. Cindy, you are live.
Hey, Naomi, congratulations. Did you have a sense that that match was as high quality as we all thought it was from start to finish?
Yeah, actually I did. I felt like while I was playing, her level didn't dip at all. And for me, it kind of reminded me of the Kvitova match I played in Australia. But unlike that match, I felt like Jenny was very solid throughout the entire thing. Like, I felt like I had no chances almost.
Let's go to Josh from ABC. Josh, you are live.
Hey Naomi, congratulations. I was wondering, what strength did you find in the stories of the 6 women whose names you've worn on your face during the Open?
Um, yeah, I mean, for me, I guess the strengths, I would say I pull more from like the people surrounding me, and I do think it's a very big motivating factor for me just to like try to get the names out to as many people as I can. So I'm not sure if that's giving me extra power, but definitely I want more people to talk about it.
Thank you. Let's go to Craig from Crosscourt. Craig, you are live.
Thanks. Naomi, we know that that was an outstanding match of an incredibly high quality. And just part of what Cindy was asking you a second ago, are you able to really appreciate the level and standard of play and the excitement of a match like that when you're in the middle of it?
I mean, I'm not sure if I feel the excitement, but I do feel very happy, sometimes when I think like I have no choice but to play as hard as I can because my opponent isn't giving me any looks. And for me, normally if I focus that much, then the matches potentially could be over in two. But I felt like it just kept going on. And honestly, it was a bit fun because I don't really, you know, that quality of an opponent is, I guess we're at the final stages of a tournament. But yeah, it was fun.
Let's go to Ben from the New York Times. Ben, you are live.
Hi, Naomi. I saw you earlier during the Serena match watching from your suite, and I think I've seen you at least on TV, seen you at almost every Serena match in the suite. What have you seen watching her this tournament, and have you tried to make it a point to be using your seat to get to see Serena up close more than ever before during this tournament?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, first of all, she plays on my off days, so normally when I'm like around lunchtime, she's playing. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's been a very long time. Maybe Australian Open, maybe the year that I won, that I was able to watch her play. So for me, it's sort of a privilege. I know that, you know, a lot of people pay a lot of money to watch her. So just to like, be able to go outside and watch her for free for me is really cool.
Thank you. Let's go to Eleanor from PA Media. Eleanor, you are live.
Hi, Naomi. Obviously, the other semi-final is still going on, but if you were to play Serena again, 2 years on from the other final, obviously that was such a huge occasion in lots of ways and a controversial occasion. Would it be hard not to think about that match? Do you think that match would have any bearing on this match if you did play Serena again?
I mean, honestly, the only reason I would think about it is because other people bring it up. For me, I don't know. This is the reason why I've practiced for so many hours. This is literally like my dream when I was little is to play against Serena in Grand Slam finals. So, of course, they're still playing and I could potentially play Vika, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really linger in the past.
Naomi, if you could go to the blue monitor to your left from Cara Pestana of Tennis Panorama News. Naomi, congratulations. You're in your third major final. What have you learned since your first one in 2018 on how to mentally approach them?
Yeah, I would say I feel like my mindset is much different this time around. I feel like I've learned so much through the ups and downs, not even counting the finals, but just regular tournaments. I would say, I would say mentally, I feel stronger. I feel fitter now, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Thank you. Let's go back to Cindy from the Times for a follow-up. Cindy, you have a follow-up.
Hey, Naomi, you've been very vocal in your support of Black Lives Matter and with your face masks. Are you a little bit surprised that Serena has not come out and made any statements or support of the movement?
Honestly, she's like a living icon. Like, I would not be here without her, so no, anything that she does, I'm sure, is really well thought out. She probably has conversations with a lot of people, and whenever she wants to talk, she'll talk. But no, I'm new to this game, so.
Let's go to Ben from the Times for a follow-up. Ben?
And Naomi, we just wanted to ask more about Azarenka specifically. What is it that makes her tough as an opponent? And what do you think? Have you watched any of her this week, or has it just been Serena watching mostly?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've played her once in Roland Garros. I've played her twice, but the Roland Garros one is the most recent one that I remember. But yeah, she seems really confident now. She's moving well, and I don't know. I don't try to think about, other matches right after the match that I just finished, but it should be tough if I do play her.
Let's go to Courtney from the WTA. Courtney, you are live.
Hey Naomi, have you been able to talk to Wim since the match? Because after you won, he kind of stood up and said, wow. And I don't know what that wow means. And I'm wondering if he kind of gave you any indication as to what he thought of that match from you.
Yeah, everyone in my team was very happy. They all said it was a really high quality match, and they were proud of me for having a very consistent attitude throughout. So we didn't really talk in detail, but he seemed very happy.
Thank you.
Follow-up, Joshua from ABC News. Joshua, you have a follow-up.
Hey, Naomi, thank you. I was just wondering on these displays of activism, you said you had 7 masks and there were too many. Do you see yourself continuing these types of displays of social activism at future tournaments, or is it limited to here at the US Open?
I mean, I have no plans. For me, I feel like I'm just doing what I think, I'm emotionally capable to do. Like, I felt like this was right for me at this time, and I felt like this is what should be done. But I have no future plans. I don't think this is something that you plan out, so.
Let's go to Reem from DPA. Reem, you are live.
Hi, Naomi. I guess there was a lot of players spoke about the uncertainty after the 5-month hiatus. They didn't know how things were going to pan out on the court. I'm wondering for you, you haven't lost a match yet since the restart. What was going through your mind before the tennis came back, and kind of have you surprised yourself at all, or did you kind of have a good feeling heading into the restart?
Yeah, I mean, for me, you're never really sure how things will pan out, but I felt like I put in as much work as I could, and I tried as hard as I could during the quarantine to get myself ready. And for me, I feel like that's the only thing that I could possibly do. And yeah, I feel like my first match in Cincinnati, I was super nervous, but I was really happy with the level that I was playing, and I just tried to keep building from there. And now I'm here, so.
Let's go to Tamani from The Guardian. Tamani, you are live.
Hi Naomi. Looking at like your stats, every time you've gotten past the fourth round of the slam, you've made the final, and that's like very rare and not normal. So I'm curious, just what is it about kind of when you get on a roll and stuff that you're able to kind of sustain it so much?
I mean, I'm not sure about that stat because it's only like my third time out here. But yeah, I would just say like the closer it gets to the finals, the more I think about, honestly, like no one remembers anyone but the winner. And even if, I do happen to, I don't want to say lose, but like don't achieve my goal in the finals, at least I get like a shiny little trophy. At least I can leave with something. So that's probably one of my biggest motivators.
All right, Craig, you have the final question in English. You are live.
Thank you. Naomi, putting aside to whoever you play, obviously we don't know that yet. So, but what would your preparation be like the day of the final? What would you be doing? I'm talking generally.
I mean, honestly, I don't sleep during Grand Slams, but I guess I'm gonna try to sleep. It's probably gonna just look like me laying in my bed with my eyes open, trying to will myself to go to sleep, and then, yeah, just practice, try to be as loose as I can in the moment. But I don't know. For me, I'm just really happy to be here, so hopefully I can play well.
Thank you. Let's move now to Japanese. One question, please. Let us go to the video board. Akasaki, you are live.
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日第一セット終わった時にタイブレイクで素晴らしいタイブレイクでファーストセット取りましたけどブレイクポイントは1回も大坂さんの方にはなかったっていうそういう状態でセカンドセットに入った時自分がファーストセットをドミネートできてるってコントロールできてるっていう思いだったのかそれともちょっと相手のサービスゲームで自分がポイント取れてないなっていう感じだったのかどんな気持ちでファーストセットを終えてセカンドセットに入ってましたか
Yeah, I didn't feel like I dominated the first set. I felt like I did what I was supposed to do. I held my serve. I tried to hold my tiebreak serve points, and I feel like I did that. And yeah, I honestly did not feel like I was dominating at any time in the match. I felt like there were moments where I capitalized on mistakes that she made or points that, I needed, but yeah.
Hitoshi, you are live with Naomi.
大坂さん、決勝の相手はまだわからない、ビカかセリーナかわからないですけど、ビカもセリーナもすごくメンタルが強い選手なので、大坂さんにとってはそのメンタルチャレンジ、すごくメンタルが問われる決勝になるんじゃないかと思うんですが、その決勝に向けてどういう精神でメンタルで臨みたいっていうふうに思ってますか
Honestly, I feel like the older you get, the more mentally strong you are. And I think that that's something that you learn from being on the tour for such a long time and, playing so many matches. But for me, definitely my goal during these two tournaments was to be more mentally strong and to fight for every point. So that's what I'm going to go into the final with, and nothing is going to change that. And yeah, it honestly doesn't matter who I play because I feel like if I focus inwardly on myself, then I won't look outside for too many answers.
Hiro, you are live with Naomi.
こんにちは、おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
最後のサービスゲームの時は、やっぱりちょっとナーバスになったんでしょうか。トスがなかなかうまく上がらなかったりとかして、ちょっと緊張してるのかなっていうふうに思ったんですけど、どうですか？
Yeah, I was definitely nervous. I felt like, you know, this was sort of a once in a lifetime opportunity. But I tried not to think about it too much. I just told myself, like, get through it point by point. And if in the end you manage to hold your serve, that's great. But if you don't, then you always have more opportunities.
Let us go to Misako. You are live. We have 2 more questions after this. Misako, you are live.
こんばんは、お疲れ様です。今すごくアティテュードをずっと気をつけてたって言ってますけれども、この2大会戦ってみて、自分のこの気持ちのコントロールとかに戦い方にどんどん自信が深まっていますか？あと、
I feel like he said only one question though. Sorry.
One question, please.
Okay.
Thank you. One question.
Yeah, I feel like definitely I've been getting more confident in myself, and I feel like all these matches apply to each other, and I know that, you know, once it gets to a third set, as long as I stay calm, the outcome could go in my favor. But yeah, I would just say, like, this is very dependent on match play, because you know, you learn more from playing matches and you don't feel as frantic.
Thank you. Kasuki and then KO. Kasuki, you're live. We have no audio. Last question. KO, you are live. KO, you are live.
いや、聞こえてますか？
はい。
今までの優勝した大会の時って、例えば18年だったら毎朝サーモンベーグルとかだったと思うんですけれど、今大会そういう感じで何かこう大会を通して同じものを食べてるとか、同じルーティンをしてるとかあったら教えてください。
I mean, routine, I feel like, honestly, I haven't been practicing in my off days compared to the last times that I've won Grand Slams, but this is mostly to preserve my leg, plus I'm just really tired. But I wouldn't say I have a set routine. For me, I don't know, I'm just kind of chilling here. I think the bubble environment is different, so I don't really focus or stress too much about outside things. But yeah, I would say routine, probably just the same warm-up every time, but I'm not too strict on it.
Thank you, everyone.
Cool.
Thank you, Naomi.